haven't gone live on YouTube yet. So I just did it and it was the wrong place. Okay, so welcome to this week's Q&A. Now, if you haven't kept your ears to the ground, okay, if you haven't kept your ears to the ground, you don't know what's happening. We are live now, yes. I did see Mark and Paul on the other one, but I had to end it to come on this one. I was going to send, just let me know you can hear me and see me, okay, guys? Just let me know you can, there's about a 20-second delay. Okay, yeah, I went live and it probably alerted you. Now, on this week's Q&A, what I might do, I've just asked one of my team, and just let me know if the audio quality, the video quality is pretty good, because I'm streaming via a little Osmo and I want to see what it's like. Okay, how are you, Mark, Craig, Ruth, Elvin, Paul, Tammy, hope you guys are well. So I'm just asking my team if I should tell you about something today. Now, we're going to do a Q&A. I want to answer all your questions, okay? But for now, whilst we're waiting for the questions to come through, ask inside the comments. Hi, Joe, Cecilia, hope you're well. We're launching a brand new website, guys. Okay, now why are we doing this? I want to give you a little history tour, if you like. Okay, I've been online building this type of thing for almost 10 years. Okay, for almost 10 years. Okay, I've learned a hell of a lot of stuff. Okay, a hell of a lot of stuff over the years. I've made a lot of money. Okay, I've just bought this fantastic new house, podcast studio, back cave. It's like a dream come true. Okay, I never wanted a house till we see this one. Didn't matter to me. And you probably tell I'm a bit more relaxed as well. But why are we building a brand new website? It's because I've learned a lot. We've tested a lot of things over the last few years, over the last 10 years. Okay. A lot of things. And the thing that's become apparent, guys, what we're doing a lot of this year, the thing that becomes apparent is it's all about the community. Okay. I look like I'm on the beach, don't I? It's this chair. I bought a new chair and it's still lovely compared with the old one. It's kind of weird. It does all this kind of stuff and it's really cool. Okay. It's all about community, guys. Okay. So April last year, we obviously lost the big Facebook group. When did OLSP start? My God. Someone here will be able to tell me. I think it was about 6-7 years ago. And we just grow strength to strength. This year is going to be our biggest year by a mile. Okay. We made a lot of mistakes. Okay. We try and do things the best we can, but sometimes development doesn't keep up. It's always been the problem we have is development can't keep up. Okay. And now we can. Okay. With what's coming in 4 weeks, we can. Okay. And with losing the Facebook group, we actually lost 150,000. It is exciting. It is the most exciting thing that we've ever done. Okay. It's the most exciting thing for you guys. It won't make sense for you at the minute. Okay. And I know everyone's like, or you're probably thinking, what's wrong with our website? Some of you know it has tech issues. With Mega Builder has tech issues. School. Okay, so why don't we keep school? School's good. Okay, school's very good. I can do a Facebook Live. Okay, I can do a Facebook Live. This is the whole point. People are natively on Facebook. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, I can do a Facebook Live, and I did Facebook Lives and had 300, 400, 500 people on. School can't do that. School simply can't do that. Okay, and I like giving value, guys. I like sharing value. The Q&As we used to have, we're a bigger company now, but the Q&As, we used to have 200 people on just the Q&A. Okay, now because this is on YouTube, people aren't alerted. There's all sorts of reasons people don't jump on. Okay, the Q&As are probably one of the biggest places we give value and we help people. And it's the same people that jump on. Okay, exactly. You can be a fan of school, you can't be. And I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why. We've inbuilt basically school into the website, into the new website. So we only need one group, guys. Okay, we need one single group. Okay, that's all we need. Okay, one single group. All the other communities are going to be on the new website. Okay, the VIP, the team builders, the Megalink, every single community. In fact, you'll be able to have your, where we're working towards is you'll be able to have your own community for your downline on the new site. Okay, this is where we're going, guys. We know it's a lot of development. It's a lot of development. And before what I did, guys, and this is a learning curve for everyone. Okay, I should have known better. Is I have a big team. I have 25 people in the team. Okay, so one of the things I did, single point of entry, exactly. We're getting rid of everything. We've made it. Well, there's just too many groups. We want them to go to one place. Okay, there's just too much. But here's the lesson. I tell people all the time that you need to be the master before you can outsource. Okay, you need to be the master. Too many people get VA when they haven't mastered the skill themselves. So how can you teach someone to do it? I made the same mistake with some of my team. I thought, well, I'm going to hand over the development of the site, the design of the site to someone else. This time, every single decision is through me. Okay, I literally steer the entire ship. We've got a fantastic developer. He's like, he's a genius, to be fair. He's a genius. And he knows this industry. Okay, so we've got something very powerful. Okay, we've got something very powerful coming. And again, a lot of people copy us. They don't understand the core of what's behind our success. It's very hard to understand that, very hard to duplicate that. Whereas over the last 10 years, I've learned it. And it is you guys. It is me showing up for you guys, all incorporated, yes. In fact, we've got a new group. We've created the new group, okay, just before this live. Okay, it's not necessarily what I want, Craig. It's not really what I want. It's what's best for everyone. It's what's best for everyone. Okay, I know what I want. I want simplicity. Okay, I'm very good at teaching people. I can teach so much, guys. You watch me on the Tuesday night lives. I can teach Facebook groups. I can teach paid traffic. I can teach organic traffic. I can teach email marketing. I can teach pretty much anything, even if I've never done it before. I understand how to teach it and how to angle stuff because I've done this for so long. I've been online. I don't even know how long. 20 years probably in total. And it's wanting to teach that has kind of tripped us up a bit. I want to teach everything. I want to share my knowledge because I friggin' love it. Okay. Last night we done a live with Ulf. Okay. His fantastic new product. Me sitting there teaching is where I'm at my happiest. Okay. Yes, exactly. Yes, Craig. Sorry, there's a delay from when I speak of about 20 seconds, so I don't always know what you're responding to because of that delay. But yeah, I made the mistake of overcomplicating. So the new site, I'm not going to give too much away here, but there is a new Facebook group. And if you want me to share, I will. We'll be launching tidbits, sneak previews and everything inside this new group. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, because you show up, the most important thing, guys, in any business, in anything you do is you showing up. Okay. This is why I show up for years. I'll keep showing up for years, guys. I'm not going to stop showing up. Okay. In fact, we've got the new Batcave podcast coming out once the Batcave's ready, and some of you guys will be on it. And I got people all over Europe already said they're coming. Hopefully we can get someone. Can we get a screenshot? Not on this live, but I'll put you inside the group we just created. and I'm going to release the first screenshot. Okay, and it's not. Yeah, I teach things that's simple to understand, but sometimes I think I overwhelm with the width of knowledge, and we need to scale it into one direction, which is what we're now doing. We've actually got a journey, as you've been watching over the last month. We've got a journey, guys, where I can take people. Okay, you'll see that become very transparent over this next year. This year, we've got a journey that will be, I do believe, will make people millionaires with our help. Okay, I have made $1 million in the first year with someone, coaching someone before, but I want to do it for more people. Obviously, it takes a relentless, a lot of the stuff out there as well is sold like it's so damn easy. You just do this. They fizzle out and end. There's another one someone sent me today. It's a VIP sent me this thing. I don't say rubbish, but this is really good. Look at what it does. And I look at it, it's just the same. It's the same as the other program out there. They have one angle, it's going to fizzle out in 6 months. How many programs have you seen, guys, that are here for 3 to 6 months? Because they don't teach, okay? Because they don't help. It's because they don't have the understanding. They're just a gimmick, okay? Is what a lot of it is. That's not what I want to ever going to be. And there's lots of battles we have to have. You guys, like a lot of battles we have to have. Like, I know what makes you guys more sales. New and shiny, okay? So that's why we have to come up with new things all the time. Making consistent money is tough, okay? I'm going to tell you it's tough, which is why we take a lot of the hard work for you guys to lean into out. Literally 90% of the work is done for you. You still have to learn that 10%, guys. Like, people come to me, like, I have never done this before. Or like, not that, like I was never a beginner, okay? I was a beginner, guys, okay? If this is your first day, I was there, okay? I was there. I was working in a factory, working stupid hours to make minimum wage, £1,300 a month, but $1,500. Back then it might have been different. And I've done it, okay? I've made it. I want to help more people make it. And those that are my close students know what I'm pouring into them. I got a call in an arm 45 minutes with my close students, my closest students. They know what I'm pouring into them, okay? They know, they get it. And it's like, I want more people to understand what we can actually do, okay? And that's the goal this year, to understand the complete picture where we can take you guys. So I've rabbited on for quite a bit there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the new group, okay? And I'm going to post, for those that join it, I'm going to post the first screenshot for you guys now. This is the new group. It hasn't even got a image or anything at the top. All of the others, okay, all of the others will be closed, okay? Again, this is all about you guys, about community. I know some people will make it in there who will be spammers, scammers, DMers, all this kind of stuff. Please report them. Yeah, I want to make it even easier, Kim. I want to make it like my goal is always make it as easy as possible. It's very hard to make things as easy as possible. Okay, I could go into the reasons behind that, but it's a big subject. But it's about community. I think the thing that keeps everyone going is the community. Okay, I've got people that have been with us now since day one, years and years and years ago. Okay, that shows the power of community. And if you're like, you can build your own community, guys. In fact, if you've missed Ulf's new product launch, all to do with creating communities, okay, I taught Ulf's made it better. You can join us tomorrow on inside the site. There's a link to it tomorrow. The final time you'll see this training and what we put together. There's a training there on exactly how to do it. Then at the end, you can buy the product. You don't like you can learn from what I teach you on that webinar, on that training. So make sure you're there. Okay. Yeah, we'll download the data. So we'll have that 1 point event. And what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to post in there. It won't look like this when we go live. It's in. Going to post the first thing. I'm going to post a screenshot of the on-site sources stuff. Okay. So I'm going to post it in there. With a, so I'm going to link in. There you go. I'll post the first post, the first tidbit. Okay, I'm going to be teasing twice a day inside there, guys. Okay, that's the plan. I'm going to drop the link to the group in again, so you can start seeing. Yeah, I know. I will approve your request, guys. Don't worry. One thing we do is I took on a ton of support staff. I wanted to be the best. I had support staff sitting there. Is this your 5th year, Kubus? Wow. Awesome. That's pretty impressive. The last 2 webinars were so incredible. Exactly. And guys, if you haven't watched it yet, I'm going to put the link into the webinar. Okay. And if you have watched it, it's always worth watching 3 times, 2 times, as many times as you can, because there's always something new you pick up on. Okay. One of the secrets, one of the superpowers I have, I do think and throw myself at this stuff all day long. You won't be able to view your post until you're approved. You won't be able to. It takes a level of immersion. Okay, this is what I do, guys. I am fully immersed in this stuff from when I wake up to when I go to bed, and I friggin' love it. Okay, and I know I've got the skills. No matter what, everything's fine, and that's the biggest comfort because I've learned the skills. I put together a new training for Thursday next week. And one of the things I realised is I tried drop shipping. I was fairly successful at drop shipping. I made millions of dollars in e-commerce. I done my own paid traffic. I did MLM. I delivered clean, easy catalogs, everyday essential catalogs. I did all of this stuff. Okay. And I always realised I was the small fry. I was the little guy just feeding the big guys. And I always felt like, and I don't know if you guys feel like this, it's an external thing. I felt like it was an external thing that was forcing me. And like, how do I become successful? It was because I didn't learn the skills. I didn't listen to the right people. That was it. Okay, I didn't have a mentor or someone I could listen to, someone I could ask questions to, or someone that really had my best interests at heart. Okay, that's the big leg up we're going to give. Okay, and I realised that I wrote out my kind of story to fit in with what I'm training next week. Anyway, this is a Q&A, guys. I will let everyone in shortly. Okay. When we officially go live with the new website, this will be the new group. Okay. This group will be renamed and be the only group to let people in. There'll be no school if it gets banned or anything, which, in fact, I'm going to let a tip for everyone that owns a community or Facebook group. Paul, you will get to that level. I do know certain people. There's going to be stuff that gets in the way, guys. Like we lost our big Facebook group, 150,000 people. We did lose it. It was actually through members' posts. So what we're doing now, we have a moderation process, and this is a big tip for everyone with a community. Always run your post you're going to do through Facebook and ask it to check Facebook terms and conditions. Okay. And even people that are posting. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Okay, this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to do all we can so that this group lasts forever. If it doesn't, we'll just create another one. Okay, but I'm pretty sure we'll make it last forever. Again, you are all going to come up against problems. You are going to have so many reasons you tell yourself to give up. Okay, and I don't take those excuses, and you shouldn't either. Okay, sometimes when I'm tired, I'm like, why am I doing this? And you guys will think that as well. Like I could stop at any point. Okay, I could stop whenever. Like I could just take a year off. But I would never do that because I'd get bored within 2 days. Will it be a Facebook group or your own group? It'll be a Facebook group, but I would get Facebook if you haven't got it. There will be there are on-site groups as well. On the new site, there will be groups to communicate with each other. Okay, one little tip, I've actually put it inside the group. And we're going to be releasing stuff. Now, we are launching, guys, okay? We are launching this entire... In fact, you should all be approved now, guys. Like, just went from 0 to 31, so pretty much everyone went on. We are... So comment what you think on that first step. Are we allowed to buy another mega link from top affiliates? Not. It kind of defeats the purpose. What do you think that's gonna do? What do you think that's gonna do? Is the try builder AI inside OSP? No, it's not. We're changing the way we do a lot of things. We learned a lot, and it's not. No, it's an Ulf's product. We do have a new affiliate center going live. Ooh, I might even show that in the next screenshot as well. Okay. The way our tracking's done, guys. Okay, tracking is a very tough thing to get right. Okay, so the way our tracking's done is in a certain way. There's so much fraud online. Really, that's the trouble with Facebook. Like they're a pain. They're a pain. In fact, all social medias are a pain. Exactly, only 45 watching, but that will change, guys. Once we start doing it inside the way we used to do things, there'll be hundreds of people on the Q&A. This is how it can help people, believe it or not. This is how it can motivate people. And that's why I do so much stuff. If you notice on my webinars, on the trainings we do, I literally try and motivate people. I literally, I want to shake people and say, like, do the work, guys. Like, every person can change their lives. Some people will do it quickly. Some people will take longer. Some people will do it with a coach to make it quicker. Like, you just got to have that self-belief. In fact, Mark on here had his first $1,000 day yesterday, he told me. Okay. We get these type of things all the time. Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't even look at the results people get individually, only when they tell me. Like, sometimes people are like, one guy told me in London last year, he's like, Wayne, how are you? I'm like, I have no idea who he was. I'm like, hello, mate. And he's like, I watched your traffic challenge, a 45-minute training, and he made 1.2 million as a result. I had no idea. Okay, no idea. Neil Boosley, his name was, and I shared up my Facebook. And there's all this impact I have that's not transparent, like I don't know about it. And some people will sit here and think, why can't you have an impact on me? You have to accept the impact, guys. You have to accept what I'm kind of saying and the way I'm trying to move you forward and motivate you. Because it is harder than what everyone else. Yeah, OLSP relaunches the group. It is harder than what everyone else tells you. Okay, but it's still one of the easiest business models out there. I know I have the skill that I'll always be all right. It's the skill that does that, guys. Okay, and it's sometimes I'm rabbiting on like crazy, but I know what it's like to have that new person mindset. Just show me how to make the money. And that's where you trip yourselves up, guys. And it sounds like nonsense, I know. But it is where you trip yourself up. You should be looking at the skills you need to learn to make money. That's how you make money. What kind of person do I need to become to be successful? We all know, every single one of us know it takes years to be a success. Okay? But somehow, when someone's selling us something, we don't believe it. All of a sudden, all of our logic goes out the window. Okay? And it's really, human psychology is very interesting. Very interesting. And the only reason I know this stuff It's because that's what I was like when I started. Why can't someone just show me what keys to press and how to do ABC to make money? It's because it's a business, not a job. Okay, this isn't me working at the factory where I can go in. I used to literally press vacuum on, and I used to watch some vacuum suckers pick up a sheet of metal and send it through a machine. That was what I did all day long. That's a job. Okay, this is a business where the skills that you learn, which essentially getting traffic and mark them. Okay. I won't show you here because I can't share my screen. I went through the camera, so I can't share my screen. But literally, if you want to sit for Facebook, motivating people is the hardest thing to do. You can't motivate people. Like, it's impossible to motivate people for more than an hour, which is why sales, you can motivate people towards a sale and to buy something, because motivation's really short-lived. It's more of a dopamine fix. You need to change the way people think, change their beliefs so they motivate themselves. Okay, that's the challenge. Okay, because I know what it's like. You get someone on your team, you get 100 people, and you're like, why are they not doing anything? It's people. A lot of people opt into stuff, guys. They don't even realize it. You'd have opted into stuff in the last week. You didn't even realize you opted into. I'm the same. I'm like, why did I get this email? Oh yeah, I opted into it. I just forgot. Okay. And anyway, are you on your DJI Pocket 3? Yes, I've got the DJI mic here. This is the mic I'm going through. That's why I asked about the quality. The lighting's a bit off because I'm running off a normal light, but it is what it is. Andromeda's the Facebook paid ads algorithm, not the organic. But all you do, literally, to find out if Facebook is you copy the Facebook post you're going to write, you paste it in ChatGPT, and you say to it, can you look at all of Facebook's terms and conditions, all of their rules, and let me know if this is compliant. That's it. Let ChatGPT go and find out for you. That's it. Okay, it's really simple. There's a certain logic to AI, to using it, and a lot of people don't get it. I actually don't use ChatGPT as much as most people. I use a completely different one. Andromeda is a Facebook update. A lot of the companies give their algorithms names. So I remember the first one was Panda and Penguin, which is a Google SEO update from years ago. It used to be so easy to make money with Google. It was unreal. Like, it was press button back then. It was crazy. What happens to the points? They get added to your score, your point score, and you get on the leaderboard. Cool. Any other questions, guys? I'm going to put in the new Facebook group again. All the other ones will be closed in time, guys. Every single Facebook group we have will be closed. There will be one. All the school groups will be closed, and the community will be on the website. One big tip, you'll see it inside the group. Waiting for approval. Yes, Becky, I only have one pair of hands, and right now they're behind my head, and I'm relaxing. If you are an elite, guys, join at 4. I've got something really special planned for you guys this year. I don't think many elites will be on here. And make sure, guys, you join and watch Ulf's community training tomorrow. I'm going to give you a little teaser. Okay. A lot of people don't realise why you need a community. Okay. They're a huge shortcut, and they're an enjoyable shortcut, if you're like me anyway. Ulf, I taught to do communities about a year ago. He's got a fantastic community now. Some of you guys are inside it. And he's now creating an AI that does it. Okay. Who do I have to bribe to be accepted into the group? Well, we've got a guy on our team called the Genius Developer. You'll have to ask him. And you'll have to pass. I heard, legend has it, he likes eating diamonds. So you're going to have to pass his palm with some diamonds. Nice, Paul. Be careful with AI. Mine's insane. Okay, my GTP is insane. I use it for research more than anything. Because the floor in my office, okay, I'll tell you a little story. My floor in the office had like a blue chipboard on top of the real floor. So builder came in and pulled it all up, and it was all rotten. Okay, so I'm sitting there with ChatGPT. I'm like, the costs have gone up, another 4,000, 4 to 8,000. The costs have gone up. This has gone up. The floor's £3,000, about $4,000. And I'm like, is there a cheaper version? I don't like spending money, guys. I don't, for no reason. And it said, look, this is your Batcave. You need Batcave level stuff. Okay, and it went through. It's like, you are Batman. Why do you want the cheapest? You need the best. And I was like, you bugger. Like, and it refers to, it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. The community trains tomorrow at 3 p.m. UK, 10 a.m. EST. Is the last time it's on. Okay, the very last time. Now, who wants another little secret to what's happening on the new site? Let's see. There's a bit of a delay. Or any questions? You laugh, JS Pub. I don't know who you are, but it is literally like that. Like everything. Like it's the Batcave. And when I talked about what a new desk, because this thing wobbles like crazy. It's my son's old one. It's like, you need a bat desk. I'm like, what? The real Oklahoma. Is that Martin? Is that you? I'm sure he spoke in chat earlier. You asked me a support question I did not know the answer to. Martin Wayne. I think that's you, isn't it? Looking at that image. So if what you can do, you can start another profile. But it includes a bit of risk. It includes a bit of risk when you do that. They may close it. So I would probably, you can actually have two Facebook groups profiles. Facebook allows you to do it now. They didn't used to. I personally wouldn't. I would create separate lists. Okay, I would create separate lists. I can't show you how to do it now, but I can do a training on it. Okay, all it is, you can have different audiences, different friends lists, and you have an option who to show the post to. So you can have one profile, and you can target different people on the same profile. You love that cup? It's my coffee cup. It's the one I drink out of for years, this one. I did have a back cup, of course. I don't actually know what happened to that. It's the same as everything else I on the way through it in the bin. Yeah, they will know, but now Facebook do allow you. They prompt you to create a second profile. I wouldn't use. For me, everything in business is about looking at the risk. For example, something we're looking at? Okay, perfect example. We've got our old house. We're going to sell it in September for certain reasons. We're looking at having a new tenant coming in for 6 months. But in the UK, they brought in a new law that says they have to, like, you can't evict someone within the first year, even if you tell them it's only for 6 months. So in my head, I'm like, right, so it's like there's a 10% chance, okay, that they will say, I know I've got a year. That's what I've given it, 10%. You have to think, right, am I willing to take that 10% chance? It's the same with everything. Are you willing to take that chance of a second profile and having your main one closed down? It's your call. Knowing that, okay, that kind of becomes your call, if that makes sense. It's not a call I will make. My personal recommendation is no. Stick to one and use different audiences. Sorry, someone just sent me 10 grand, so I just had to accept it. Would you have multiple groups? We do. There's use cases for multiple groups, but one thing I've learned, guys, is you can't schedule content with a second group or connect to Megabuzz. Okay, you can inside maybe inside the Meta platform. I don't have a sync profile, so I don't know if they restrict it. I don't know. Yes, even then, it's the same. Can you use a page instead? You, it has limited. It has limited effect compared with the profile. Okay. So I would, if that was me, I would use lists. Okay. I'll tell you how to do it quick. I'll tell you. Go to Facebook. Okay. I can't. On the left, third, if your Facebook same as mine. Okay. Third option down on the left is friends. Okay. Then you'll come up with a list of friends, home, friend suggestions, friend request suggestions. Down the bottom, there's custom lists. Okay. Inside there, down the bottom left, you can create a list of friends. And when you post, you can make it sing just to those friends. Okay. Pretty advanced. Most people forget about it pretty quickly. But also back to groups. Okay. You need to think what you're going to remember to do. Okay. I always have lots of ideas, and I'm not great always at following through. Okay. This is one of the reasons we're going back to one Facebook group is I love going live. Just click and go live and going live. Now when I do, I don't know where to go live myself because I've got so many different groups. It's like, where do I need to go live? So you need to think yourself of simplicity. If you've got 4 Facebook groups, are you going to use them? Okay. Are they for different things? Is it easier just to have one and speak to all those people as often as you can? You've got to simplify things down. If you make them too complicated, guys, if your brain's like mine, my brain I purposely forget things. I get them out of my head to de-stress myself. Like if I have too much on, I know I get stressed. Okay, so I give myself one option. Okay, we get tired, guys, and we get exhausted. Not from I sit on a desk all day. It's not manually laborious, but humans get tired through decisions. So the more decisions you can take away from yourself, the more productive you can be. Okay, this is why having a big to-do list, like what's priority, you're looking for it. I'm just going to play a game. Okay, whereas at the minute, I always give myself 3 things to do from a massive list. This is the overall list. Okay, I like there's someone asking for the code. If I break it down, this is what I want to achieve. Once they're done, I fill it up again. Okay, I purposely forget things. Okay. Okay, so here's another tip on this is for you, Mark. Okay. Decisions weigh you down. Okay, and ultimately the name of the group doesn't matter that much. Okay. You will probably decide on the first thing you decided. Okay. So go with that. Whatever that first idea was, I read something on this morning as well. Like it's like your first instinct is normally always correct because it comes from a different place of more emotion, okay, more of a gut instinct. Once your logic kicks in, you think, hey, you buy stuff, it's the same logic. Your logic kicks in, is this the right one or is it that? And you're going through this entire thought process, and 90% of the time you end up with that original thing that you decided, that instinct told you. So go with your instinct instantly. Make those decisions quicker because the more it sits on your mind, the more mentally exhausted you're going to get. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? For example, I want to create a podcast. It's like, what can I call it? I call it the Batcave Podcast. It means absolutely nothing to anyone. I don't care. That's what it's being called, the Batcave Podcast. Okay. People laughed, and like my family, and I'm like, I don't care. That's what it's being called. Not the Markton Podcast or Affiliate Markton Podcast. I'm just going to call it the Batcave Podcast. Okay. So that original thought you had, I would go with that. Not let it weigh you down, mate. Okay, cool. Any other questions, guys? Have I got something on it that's free? going to put in the link, guys, to two things. Okay, the new group I'm going to put in, and the amazing training. Okay, this is one thing we should watch everything, guys, but this is one thing in particular that you need to watch. Okay, there will. I just realised I thought that was 4 o'clock. It's not. It's at 3. Yeah, yeah. I got another training. So the elite call's at 3, guys, in 15 minutes. I got that one. I've lost the group. I've got to go in here. You want to join the group and you want to join us for tomorrow's training, guys. Okay. Immerse yourself in this stuff. Like, this is the way to succeed, guys. Okay. True immersion. Because what you're looking for, okay, when I make decisions, it's based on years of experience, which is why that first gut feeling is normally right. That's the kind of thing you want. Okay, that's the kind of thing you want. So I put in the Facebook group, and I'm now going to put in the training, the final time on the invisible funnel, i.e. communities. Okay, so that's now gone as well. You need to make sure you watch or you will miss it. And this will give you tons of aha moments, tons. In fact, it's easy. Then we'll call it a day. So I need a coffee and get ready for the next call. A lot of the stuff I teach, guys, like this training in particular, is massive. It's easy to underestimate it. Okay, so easy to underestimate it. This is one of the things that led me to make millions of dollars. And I know what it's like when you're sitting there in the beginning. It's like all this stuff, all this noise out there. Okay, if you jump on my Tuesday webinars every week, it all has impact. It is all the journey I've been on, and it's one of the best ways it can help. Now, if I go to join, do I still need to log into school, or will this close? School will close, guys. Okay. Yeah, school will close, and the main reason we're not using school is I can't get used to it as a workflow. I just do not like going to school, doing the live thing, and then you need to invite people to it. It doesn't alert. There's no one that naturally comes in. Yeah, just go to my YouTube. In fact, you make sure, guys, you're following my YouTube. Make sure you are, because let me give you the channel, because I do release a lot of stuff on here, and once the back cave's done, I'm releasing a lot of stuff on YouTube. A lot. This is my YouTube channel. Yes, Martin, we've done hundreds of those. Okay. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll do that for you, don't worry. But we have got it somewhere multiple times. It's actually really easy to do. In fact, let me see. Give me a sec. Let me see. Because it is a really good question. Let me just see if I can share my screen. Give me a sec. Because there's a pain on this thing as well. Hold on. And I'll show you. I've got to make sure, because I'm not... Ah, okay. Let's try this. Okay. I'll show you now, Martin. It's just a bit finicky. That's all. Okay, there we go. So you should be able to see. I'm not sure if you're going to hear me, guys. Can you hear me still? Can you hear me and see me? Or can you hear me and see my screen? Let me know with a yes inside the chat. Let me know. Let me know. I think I should be through my desktop now. Just type yes if I'm through my desktop, guys. A bit of a lag. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so this is how you do it, Martin. Okay. So you go to friends. Okay, I'm going to be fairly quick on the left here. Okay, so it's on friends, this section here. Okay, you scroll down to custom lists. yes, we'll still have League Minor Pro Group, yeah. You scroll down, like I have a lot of different lists, and you create list. Okay, you will call this list realtors. Okay, or you'll call it, if you marketers. Okay, in your instance, call this what you want, and you click confirm. Okay, so you've got this list. Okay, then what you can do is you can go and add friends. You can add new friends to it. Let's say I've got someone on this call here. Here we got. Let's put Paul on. Let's put Mr. Paul Hammond on. Okay, there we go. Click save. Okay, now I've made a list with Paul in it. Okay, and I'll go to my Facebook and I will go and make a post. Okay, and I will just put Paul smells funny. Okay, now if I post that now, the Facebook algorithm is going to push it to everyone. Okay, see this little drop down? If we click this, we now have an option for marketers. Okay, we click that and we click done. And now if I post it, no one will see that apart from Paul. Okay, so if you go to my Facebook, guys, I'll give you the Facebook to prove it. Paul will see this. You don't really smell Paul. And go to my Facebook and see if you can find it. Paul's the only one that can see it. Okay, so you create lists of people on your single profile. It's a very clever way of doing things, guys. Like if you've got affiliate marketers and then you've got JVs, okay, that's a brilliant way of doing it. And I've just had a brilliant idea. Does that make sense, guys? Go to my Facebook, you will not see that. Paul will. Good way of segment. Good way of creating pipelines, if you know what pipelines are. Some of you are in these lists, by the way. Not this one, but in other lists that I use. Does that make sense, guys? Because there's no, like, you can't see it, Paul can. Pretty cool. Does that make sense, Martin? Just checking. That's pretty cool. Yes, that session. Martin, I'm just confirming you that makes sense being you asked the question. Paul can see it, look. No one else can. Okay, in fact, Paul, did you want to comment on that? Go to my profile and comment on it. No one will see your comment either. Like, only Paul can see it. If you comment on it, Paul. Pretty cool. Martin, I just want to know you got that, mate, because it was for you. Does that limit your reach? No, it doesn't. Because it does to people on that list only. And the algorithm still plays an impact. Okay, so only Paul can see that because he's the only one in the list. He'll comment in a minute. So exactly, pretty cool. Okay, I would, but it does. I haven't looked at this side for a little while. It used to tell you create a new profile here for a little while. I wouldn't use that. It's not done that in a minute. Okay, another little tip here. Okay, it's been a long one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm going to get a coffee before our elite call. If you're an elite, please join us. I've really enjoyed this Q&A, guys. This is what a Q&A should be. Okay, this is what a Q&A should be. Interactive, lots of questions, and being able to help you guys openly is what I enjoy. Okay, exactly what Paul said. Have you commented on my post, Paul? That's all I'm interested in. I want to see what funny reply you put and you haven't. Never mind. Okay, take care, everyone. See you on the encore tomorrow. See you on next week's Q&A. Join every week, guys, because if you guys interact, if you ask questions, I enjoy it more. I can give more value. The more people there are, the better. Again, we used to have 200 people on these, and we will have that again because this is how I can help. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Don't forget to jump on the train and